TAFA started in the late 1950s by my father, Merle Thorpe. His high-temperature research caught the notice of NASA. And in those early days, he did a lot of heat shield research in the Gemini, Apollo space programs. In the 1980s, it promoted its own arc spray devices and promoted applications in the aerospace industry. We pioneered HVF liquid fuel technology, high energy plasma with the PlasJet technology, saw the benefits of higher pressures capability, higher velocities, better coatings developed with the liquid fuel. Thermal spray applications with complete cells, where we were really one of the first ones to introduce robots into the thermal spray market. When the aircraft industry really started to take off and absorb these technology and use in their aircraft engines, landing gear, flap track, they wanted more repeatability and coating quality improvements. The introduction of robots into the whole process allowed us to do much more complicated parts on a consistent basis than ever before. Thermal spray started in the early 1900s. Everybody was hand spraying parts. That's when it was really known as a black art, essentially, because it all depended on the skill of your operator. The coatings used in the thermal spray industry are used for a number of applications.
Dimensional restoration of worn components in both aviation, general engineering repair, the application of ceramics for thermal barrier coatings, to apply metallics on certain electronic components, corrosion coatings as well for infrastructure, bridges, dams, etc.
Thermal spray is a very nasty process. It produces a lot of overspray, and dust and everything that's in a room is very unfriendly to a human being. Getting the operator out was the thing to do, the right thing to do, and to make workers safe. TAFA has always listened to the customer and tried to solve their issues by innovative research, whether it's with a piece of equipment or a combination of the equipment and the powders and the wires.
A lot of the developments that we've made with thermal spray and with turnkey offerings come about wholly from customer input. Our turnkey systems are designed to satisfy the customer's needs totally. In other words, not just simply a system that's protecting the operator from being harmed, but giving them the output rates to justify the capital expenditure that they're making by purchasing such expensive systems. What separates our products from other manufacturers is that ours is high pressure, high velocity oxygen fuel, creating world-class thermal spray coatings of densities at or less than 1% porosity, very hard coatings that are very hard to duplicate with other processes. When you see the JP5000 gun run, you'll actually see shock diamonds in the exit stream, and that is the particles themselves are above the speed of sound. It's a supersonic device. I think what separates TAFA from our competitors the most is the support network we've been able to forge with ABB. It's very important to maintain a particular position and standoff and angle when applying these materials. The robotics that we use by ABB take that to that next level. In other words, the coatings are completely repeatable time and time again that we simply can't find with any other automated system. One key feature of the offerings given to us by ABB would be Robot Studio, where offline we can actually program the thermal spray devices to go over the components they'll be spraying. And in some of these processes, again, using aviation as a reference point, can be incredibly intricate and incredibly time-consuming. If you were to do that type of point-to-point robot programming with the part in the booth, for starters, you'd be taking the booth offline for a considerable amount of time. The booth could be used for other purposes. While these programs were being written, that program can then be uploaded into the robot, and you could be going to live spraying with utilizing all the maximum uptime that you have.
One of the great benefits of working with ABB is they've got worldwide support. We also have worldwide support for our customers, so that's very important to us, so that if we have a customer down, we can call ABB and we know that they'll be there for us.
We function in the same markets. We've grown the markets together. Therefore, you develop a close working relationship and understand each other's needs fully. The reliability of the product, they're tireless, they're robust. They communicate with the TAFA thermal spray equipment to a very high degree of accuracy, repeatability. But when one works with us, they're working with ABB and vice versa. So it's a partnership that's definitely transmitted right to our customer. It's that partnership and the understanding between both companies of the need to accelerate the technological offerings that we bring. I think that will guarantee us a very solid future going forward.